Hey, what's up with you guys? And Kenny here. Let us not wait and keep up the pace, and we'll keep grinding for the better future. This is sort of a preparation for the next generation of Pokemon. We ought to grind, you know, to be probably the best, like no one ever was. Just kidding, but we might as well try our best to build the resources required in making the best team ever. You know what I mean? So anyway, as you know, if you don't know, Generation 8 has the best mechanics in building an army of Pokemon teams, which is good because once available on Pokemon Champions, you can definitely transfer it there and do rank matches. Although I kind of wish that there's a lot more, you know, um, more fun or stuff to do in Pokemon Champions, like battle tower thing, where each floor you cleared, you get a certain reward. I was kind of hopeful, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's hop in and let's keep up the pace. Yo, what's up, JT? Welcome, welcome. Sword or Shield? Currently, what I'm playing, it's Swordman. Everybody loves Shun. Although I like Samasenta too. Especially with the very common fairy types today. Whether it is on adventure, whether it's on competitive, whether on rank matches, you know. Why did you need that much Momo milk? Let me ask you a question, JT. Do you know Homelander? So that probably answer a lot. Of course, I was kidding. Well, it's because it's cheap. It's slightly cheaper than the Hyper Potion. And for some reason, there's this incident where I think it was Generation 3, where I kept feeding my team with a lot of hyper potions, max potions, full restore. And then there this one time where I tried giving it another, just the regular potion. And that Pokemon refused to drink the potion. It's weird, I know, but it gives me the message that, for example, Pikachu can take this item anymore. It's weird. It wasn't supposed to happen, but you know, yeah, it's funny. I know it's not on the game mechanics, but I don't understand why it occurred one time during those gameplay. It's weird. But ever since I used the Momo milk, it keeps. I never received that kind of error anymore or message. I mean, it's because maybe it's healthy. I don't know, man. It's weird to say these things, because it's just a game. Why does it have to be bothered whether it's fruit juice or milk juice? Yeah, it's funny, man. Yeah, 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 sure, man. You have a great day there, and you're welcome anytime, brother. Peace. What? It removes the bolt. I just sent it to the Pokejobs, and yet after leveling up, it learns a move which I didn't teach automatically. Weird. The game should not allow that, you know. I really need that electric bolt type move, you know. So why do they have to making what's its name again? King Crab, is it? Kingler, yeah. Why do they have to give it such a look? I mean, it looks like Santa Claus, you know. Santa Claus without the gift, you know. It looks like it's the one who will ask for a gift, you know. If I had my Bolt moves, I forgot its exact name, which they removed after doing a Poke Jobs, on the at the Pokemon Center. This would have been over sooner, you know. If you read the description of that electric attack, it doubles if you outspeed your opponent when you are about to use it. Disgusting. We lost for no reason at all, you know. So I will show you guys what I'm talking about. I think a lot of you probably know what kind of move it is. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. And we will talk to the guy with the move reminder. Guys, if you are using this Pokemon, it's so much good in max raids, the Dracosalt. So where he is, this guy, it's so good in max raid. I think this is it. The user stabs the target with its electric. If the user attack before the target, the power of this move is doubled. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So when it is doubled, that's a 170 base power, and plus the super effective hits on the Kingler. So that will do so much damage. So we will relearn it now. Because Dragon Rush is, very inaccurate. 75% is like 40%, So let's go back and finish where we left off. Now let me show you the difference of what does a single changes or a single move can do on the entire battle. This is not only on Dynamax, but also in so much more, especially in competitive. So as you can see, I will not click Dynamax here. I will just regularly spam the Bolt Beak, and that will instantly activate the barrier of this Santa Claus, you know. This is bad. He is one-shotting every NPC team because of the +3 swords dance. The Kingler is two shots away from being killed, but unfortunately we had a garbage team, so yeah, we will lose. The Soul Rock, you know. Guys, I'm sorry. I just did something. So give me one more minute, and we will finish the Kingler. Hopefully, we don't die. So give me 1 minute, please. Let's freaking go and destroy this, you know, fake Santa. But unless one more teammates from the NPC got fainted, then yeah, it's over. This fake Santa man loves killing NPCs, you know. I think I may have to change a lead so I can finally destroy this Kingler. Oops, sorry again, guys. I got distracted there. Um, I just received some good and bad news through email. So let me give me a little moment, please. So I'm done. Let's proceed, and I'll end this madness. Calyrex is like a grim reaper. When you can't seem to find a way to get around with stuff that is unavoidable. He finishes the job. Guys. Um, I told you, Calyrex is the Grim Reaper. If they are consequent, how can I say this? If they are unavoidable stuff that may occur, just like NPCs dying, whenever I do this kind of farming thing, it always finishes the job. That's how good Calyrex is. And what's more, guys, I will tell you, it is banned, you know, in a certain competition. I think it was on Generation 9. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 season that it was banned. But anyway, it was, banned at those times because it's so good. So if you want a Calyrex, I don't think you can catch it in on its shiny form, but you can at least get the amazing stats for its you know for its build, like give him a 0 IV on the physical attack, because you don't want to get hit by a foul play and be dead. So that's the first stuff. And look at his damage. I think it already did a swords dance, and yet we survived. Kingler dealing only like 1/3 of our HP. That's how awesome Calyrex is, guys. So guys, I wanted to share a little something. It's a little bit personal, but I think it's alright. So the thing is, I always had this urge where, it's been a decade, probably more than that. I had this sense of feeling that I wanted to help other people, especially the poor ones, the homeless, the naa, but nothing, But for some unfortunate reasons, the fate has not blessed me those capacity yet, to help a lot of people. Although, if I can, I do whenever the opportunity to help is there. But I want something more, Maybe it's just me, but the urge and the feeling is too strong, Especially those kids who lost their parents, the orphans, I wanted to do something for them, but it kind of burdens my heart, when I wanted to do something for them, but I can't even, bring myself to a situation where I can finally do it whenever I want, you know, or every day. You know what I mean. And I don't want to carry that regret, you know, when I am old, where I just ignored the fact that I wanted to do my, what do people say, calling, Sometimes it gets me to a point where I'm starting to think that life is fair and unfair at the same time, Fair because if you work really, really hard, you will never get hungry, You will never lack of anything. But unfair is because there are circumstances that even if you do your best, um, the how do we call this? The incidents where the unluckiness occur, Let's say some sort of accident, and it happens to all of us. We can't avoid it from happening, It's the nature's power, So that's why I said it's fair and unfair at the same time. So I think that's it for now, guys. Um, I have to go somewhere. I was initially I was planning to do 2 hour stream, but unfortunately there's something I must do. So yeah, maybe I'll do more later. So I'll let you know. Um, maybe in 2 or 3 hours I will go live again. So that's it. That's it, guys. I'll be seeing you on the next one.